can't put up with a black man. And it's just the way, like she said, setting your standards. If you show a black man that, oh, I'm a whole type girl, I'ma put up with this, you can go do that because I'ma still be with you. You know what I'm saying? Of course they gon', do that. You know what I'm saying? They gon' treat you how they feel or think that you is. So that's why most women try to go to white men, because white men, like, they think differently, and black men is not going for a lot of things.
I see that point whenever like that. Once again, I think we depict it in a lot of ways, being thugs, or just, I think now like the epidemic or the fad rather, in the last couple of years been like, tattoos and everything like that. Yeah. And just the whole thug image and everything like that. And it's always been fantasized. I mean, it's always been cool to females, even back, long before, these things, like, females just love they just sometimes gravitate towards a guy who just is a little more, hands-on with it. Just more like a little angry. But I think it all boils down to they just want somebody to keep them secure and safe, and they just want to know that, and I don't think, and me personally, I have no tats, I don't believe in that, so I mean, for females to think that or whatever like that, I think it's like, it's kind of help us out more, instead of like just there are some that are lazy, but I mean, kind of help us out more, kind of uplift one another more, just give each other a chance.
Yeah, to me, man, I think it's kind of crazy because you see young black men like us ourselves, we're in college, we're trying to do something for ourselves, man. You know what I mean? We growing up in a time where, it's hard, man. It's hard just to have a college degree. I mean, you gotta have much more than that. Yeah. So for that stereotype to be upon us, like we all thugs and we all this and that, nah, man, it's nothing like that. We all like young black men. We're trying to make it in this world. We're trying to do something positive, man, to help other people, to help other kids that grew up the way we grew up, and seeing the things we seen to come up and accomplish things that we're accomplishing now.
Might be a little bias on that because I am a black man. Yeah. I kind of like. I don't like to see no black woman with. I don't really say that. Let me say that more. Take Nick. I don't like to see a black woman with a white man. As far as like, that's her husband or whatever. I mean, it's cool and all that, but I don't like that. As far as me, that's my opinion. I guess because I'm a black man, and that's how I feel about a black woman. But it's just a certain feeling I get when I see a black woman with a white man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe because I'm from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? We got different views and things down here. I don't know what it might be, but I just don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just, I don't know what else to say.
I feel the same way as about the black dudes saying they not going to date a black woman because, like, a black woman can't, just make a generalization off of one bad experience. So, you always going to have to, see what's out there. One dude don't mean all of us are bad. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's not a thug, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some good dudes out there too, man. So I just feel like you can't let one experience, you know what I'm saying, just totally ruin everything.
Another thing I gotta say about that, like, you see a woman with a white man, it's like you almost just got a feeling that this dude is not ready for what this woman is about to have in store for him. You know what I'm saying? You know how a black woman is. You know what I'm saying? They're like, white dudes not built like us. You know what I'm saying? As far as black dudes, so it just don't seem right. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that she gonna put that dude through. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done had a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I know white girls, and they not the same. They nowhere near the same. So you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like. It just seemed awkward and odd to me to see a white man with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Again, I think that's unfortunate. You should always, as a person, be looking for someone who's at your level in terms of self-actualization and self-respect and how you carry yourself. I think that if black women are making blanket statements about black men like that, there's a problem there, and we do need to check ourselves. That's not appropriate. I don't think that's appropriate. I'm a person who chose eventually to marry someone who is outside of my race. And what's interesting is that my husband, who actually teaches here, Professor Thornburg, he's Caucasian, by the way, in case you didn't know. I didn't marry him because he was white. In fact, that was a major stumbling block to our early relationship. The idea that you would love someone who was in a different, a different body. They looked a little bit different, but we actually have a lot in common. We have common values. If you look at our family backgrounds, the same kinds of families, very stable in terms of our parents' relationships. Our class background is a little bit different, but at the end of the day, I love him and he loves me. The fights we have are not over race; they're over the things couples usually argue about: money and parenting style, that kind of stuff. So, I think you can find love, anywhere. I have no problem with dating outside of your race, but if your thing is you're automatically off my list because you're of my race, that's a problem because you're missing out again on the good stuff.
It's not there. I mean, from some perspectives, like my dad was, he's always been the type, but then again, that's my daddy. But when you're talking about young men, I don't think it really exists. To some, I'm not going to say all, but not a lot of them still have it.
I think maybe they just had one too many bad experiences and they're looking for it in all the wrong places. Like, I personally don't think you can go to a club every Thursday night, Friday night, and find your man in your dreams there like most women think, you know what I mean? I don't think it works that way. So if that's what you keep associating yourself with, then maybe you need to,
Personal preference. If they don't want to date black men, they don't have to date black men.
But I'm talking about for those reasons alone, though.
Would you date out of your race?
Yes.
How about you?
I would.
I have.
How about you? Have you ever dated anybody else?
I have, but if the opportunity was to come, I would. If I like that
Whatever
person,
makes me
I would
happy.
go with
It's
them
about
no matter
love.
what.
It's not about,
Like, if they don't date them for that reason, they're stupid because not all black men are like that.
Right.
It's been portrayed. That's what. And after taking my African American history, HHU 250, I would say that's the portrayal of us, because that's what I think that's the stereotype that they want us to be portrayed as. But in particular, they look around, we're not all like that. But there is a bunch that they're not like that, but they want to be like that, because that's what women want. Yeah, that's.
Y'all,
they want to have that mentality, but it's like I say, it's because of lack of training, usually no father figure, no strong father figure, or no strong male positive role model, in their life.
Well, I think that's just them being that's equivalent to racism. Like how you can just put everybody that's a black woman in the same category, because the range of black women is so vast, and the range of backgrounds and the range of upbringings and the future of these black women is so different. So I think that's just somebody being.
And it's also a form of ignorance, and how their mindset is restricted because of possibly where they've come from and what they've already experienced growing up. That's what they've seen, and that's what they've come to believe only exists in black women.